Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we'll be showing off the single engine, I think it's air tanker. I don't know what A&T stands for, but I assume that's what it stands for, single engine air tanker or something. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll taxi over. So there's 3 cameras, oh sorry, 4. This is the 3rd one, and the 4th is a free cam. Personally, I like camera 3 the best, so I'm gonna be sticking to this one. So this is the refill station, and this is where you will refill your fast check and everything. So we'll go ahead and we'll reload and we'll put on fast check. So while that's happening, okay, it looks like the round ended. That's fine. It doesn't respawn you anymore after every round, which is nice. Now with both aircraft, none of the aircraft actually requires the full runway and can take off on a shorter runway. So we go ahead and we're just gonna taxi over and we'll take off. Come on, throttle. Okay, gear up. So with the single engine, I'm gonna call it air tanker, even though I don't know what AT stands for. The load isn't that large, but you can refill on the lake, which is pretty cool. And okay, we have a fire ignition, and personally, this is the easiest aircraft to fly out of all of them, including the helicopters. Planes in general are just way easier to fly than helicopters. Okay, it looks like Fire E6. I'll call it out for them. Ish, or it's more F6, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll just come over and we'll just drop a fast check line right over here. Go ahead and so personally, I like to throttle down a little before making the run so I can fly slower. Oh, there's a double fire too. There's another one over there. Oh, this is gonna go out of control. I already know it. No one in the server knows how to cut lines. This fire is gonna be massive. Fire spotted. Oh, it's an objective defense. That's why. Okay. But why is there also smoke over here? There shouldn't be fire over here too. This might be a bug. Yeah, I think this is a loading bug from earlier. Okay, because we had an earlier fire here over here with the so I assume it's just a loading bug. So we're gonna go ahead and bring the aircraft around. And we're gonna set her down right here, nice and easy. Little single hop because I'm not Ryan here and I suck at flying still, because I did just recently get into it. So this is the Buffalo airfield, and this is the only other place in the game to fill fast check aside from the airport, which we saw earlier. So we're going ahead and we're going to do another fast check load, and it's pretty cool. I like this game a lot. I do like flying. The process to becoming a plane pilot and a heli pilot's pretty much identical. You just apply to whichever school you want to go to, and yeah, you have to choose between air attack and heli attack pretty much, unless, well, yeah, until you become a senior pilot, which basically means you have to go through a pretty hard exam, which means you have to be like extremely good at both. So you have to be extremely good at aircraft and flying helicopters to become a senior pilot, so that you can fly both. So I assume the fire is going to be spreading towards the objective, so we should go and protect the objective. This is a little bit closer to the objective, so we're going to hit this side first. But yeah, no, this helicopter is not sorry, the plane is not as efficient without ground support telling you where to go. And it just makes the entire process of lining up a proper drop so much harder. And of course, someone's over making themselves food. So yeah, the fast check load isn't really that big. We'll check out the S2 later this video, and you'll really be able to see how well the S2 is able to carry. Like the S2's carry capacity is insane. I'm gonna come over here and we are gonna land, and we're not gonna land, but we're gonna do a water refill. So I'm gonna watch my speedometer. Coming down, we're coming down. Okay, this is perfect. We'll land. We'll do a little hop because I suck at flying. Not the best landing on the lake, but we'll go ahead and refill water. Okay, this is gonna be a tight takeoff, but we can make it definitely. But yeah, steep climb out. Now this lake actually refills way better north to south. If you go south to north, which is the direction we're headed now, sometimes it doesn't work, which can be pretty frustrating. So you always land north to south on that one. So we're gonna make a few more drops. I don't think we're gonna we're gonna be able to save the objective here. I mean, some dude's just chilling, and the rest of the server isn't actually smart enough to cut lines. So, well, I shouldn't say the rest of the server. Most people in the server don't know how to cut lines, which is increasingly frustrating. But yeah, you just come through and you just do a water drop like that, which I should be flying lower for that next time. But the good thing about the plane is less people notice you, so like you won't get spammed a lot in chat, or people going like, "Oh my god, plane! Oh my god, I want to ride. How do I become a plane pilot?" And people wanting to become a plane pilot, I'd say learn how to cut a line first, and then you can be a pilot, and then apply to be a pilot. Because if you don't even understand how lines work, being a pilot's gonna be a huge struggle for you. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be a much smoother landing. I'll land properly this time. I'm gonna speed up a little bit. I'll try to keep it at 50. It's normally the preferred speed. I'll do a climb out here. Whee! Alright, this is cool. I feel it. I wonder if that guy eating burgers is just watching me refill on the lake. Yeah, okay, we're gonna make one more pass with this, and then we're gonna land, and then we're gonna switch to the and then we'll switch to the S2T, which is, in my opinion, it's an incredible aircraft. I love that thing. So we're gonna come in and we'll go ahead and make a pass. Not the best piloting, but there you go. Here's the climb out. Alright, we'll go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and RTB here. So I'm gonna go ahead and land at the airfield, and then I'll switch to the S2. For some reason, my game is not loading properly right now, which is weird. Huh, normally it doesn't do that. Alright, well, whatever. Okay, we'll bring it in for the myself landing. Gear down. Here's the runway. Yay, not a very smooth Ryanair landing, but we'll go ahead and we'll taxi. See, I don't know why the nose tilts up like that sometimes. Like, your elevator doesn't actually do anything in that case, because I've tried. We're gonna crash into the hangar. I want to go ahead and just park it into a hangar. Yeah, it'll be good. I love it now. Okay, the pilot being in a plane does kind of glitch your thing. So, would not recommend doing it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and deploy in the S2T now. We'll go ahead and check our. So yeah, so you can change your call sign and marking options now, which is pretty cool for the plane. Yeah, I don't know. I'm super glitched, but yeah, kind of funny. Oh yeah, there's also new chainsaw mechanics now too, and for those curious about my journal. So for the S2T, you can sit in there, or you can just kind of jump into the pilot seat, which is weird. This thing is huge, and it's much harder to fly, but I would still say the helicopter like the Sky Crane is way harder than the S2T in comparison, but the S2T can't be Lake Viewfield, and it has to be refilled here, specifically. So it's wind prop engine plane, and as you can see, the tank on it's like huge, and it will take much longer to refill, which is just, it's kind of annoying sometimes, but you know, it gives you time to do other things. You guys like take a drink of water? But yeah, this thing also can be landed at the Buffalo airport. It's just keep in mind it's pretty difficult to do that. You kind of have to stall your way into it. So this is the main airport that it uses, and this is meant for the S2. And as you can see, this thing came up with 420 studs per second, which is insane, and also does not require the full runway either. Gear up, and we'll fly on over. This thing, the speed on this thing is pretty insane too. And honestly, I love the model. Like, it looks pretty beautiful, but the camera is not far back enough, and I think they're gonna work on fixing that, if I remember correctly. So I'm not gonna drop at 100% throttle. I think that might be too fast too if you're going like max speed or fast jack efficiently. I know me flying at this speed is kind of inefficient, but it's also much easier to be able to spot fire and things, especially if you don't know proper conditions. So yeah, so you can't really see how well the fire is developing down here, and honestly, this thing's ability to drop fast jack is just unparalleled to everything else. Like, flying at the perfect speed for it and then dropping fast jack, you can cover the entire highway. Like, just look at how much more fast jack I'm able to drop. Like, I could do two drops pretty much what the S2 had. This is kind of cool. I do like flying like this, but yeah, no, the thing with this one is you do have to fly all the way back to land, which can be a hassle sometimes with this aircraft. And that's also why I don't think I've ever filled this aircraft with water, because it's just, fast jack is just so much better than water in my opinion, because water, if you miss a tree, then like your entire thing is kind of foiled and you have to, like, it can easily jump a line. Fast jack, you can just drop ahead of it, so it's a lot easier to predict. But yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll come in. For the landing. It's also a lot easier to land, but in comparison to like the say the sea. But yeah, this is probably like my favorite aircraft to fly is right now, just because of the fast jack capability of it. But yeah, go ahead and we'll load up and we'll do one more drop or something. And that should be good. I don't think we're doing too well. And that's the thing about public service, is that a better tutorial really does need to be implemented. I'll try to do a more efficient drop this time with like probably going like maybe 80 or 90% power or something. So why is it like, okay, why is my rudder, sometimes it does that where like your rudder just doesn't work anymore. Just kind of drift off the runway, which is kind of annoying, but I do love this animation of like the getting the gear going up and like the engine, the lid closing behind it. I think they're gonna adjust the S2 camera to be a little bit further back because this is still a little close. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, no, the speed of this thing is insane. And it's hard to know where you want to drop to with the Okay, I guess we'll just make another one right here, just to show how much fast track this thing can really deliver. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, you could drop like a full line like that, and it really is unmatched. And I don't know why I'm lagging so much. Why am I lagging? My computer literally never does this. What the heck is happening to my rendering? Okay, I'm having up. We're doing max graphics. See, I can run max graphics without lagging, but yeah. So, okay, so I think I was too high on that drop, and only the end of it actually got down on the fast track. And I don't like flying too low with these planes because with these planes it's really easy to crash. So I guess we'll do one more, but you can see that if I actually flew at the proper altitude, we could have covered like a good two solid 2-3 grid zones with that, which is just kind of insane for the abilities of this plane. So we're gonna go ahead and we'll throttle down so that hopefully I can get this landing in on the first pass or something. I don't know. Come on, lose more airspeed. Lose more airspeed. Might be able to get it down towards the end of the runway. This is gonna be close. Okay, we'll go around. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. So as you can see, I am not a very good plane pilot though, because I am still getting used to flying. Okay, there we go. Here, that one. This should definitely set us down. We should have more than enough runway for this one. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and do like a throttle 15-ish. Luckily in this game, the taxiing is not that slow, so it's not like unbearable to taxi. I mean, technically you don't have to taxi, you could drive on the grass, but you'd get in trouble that way, so. Like the model wise, yeah, you could definitely do it with that, but. Try to do a low altitude fast check drop. But yeah, the S2, if used by an actually good pilot, that's not me, would do a lot of work to a fire. Completely much better. It gives way more fast check than the Heli-Tech radios do. Okay. Let's go ahead and we'll throttle up. Run home, yeah. If you ever want to fly these planes and helicopters, you can always do so in a private server, but if you want to do it in a public server, you will have to apply for one by joining the Discord. And if you don't know how to become a pilot, I'd suggest checking out the video I have on my channel. It's how you become a heli pilot. Now it's a older version of the game, but it's pretty much the exact same mechanic. Mechanically speaking wise, it's pretty much the exact same. Alright. Here we go. Come on, fast check. Fast check, fast check, fast check. It does lag a little too. Oh wow, this is going a lot longer than I thought it would. So I kind of wasted a few on that rock face there. But yeah, I'm not really helping the server right now, because mainly I don't really know what they're trying to do with the lines. But yeah, it's also lagging a bit too. So if I properly could fly, like sometimes go up and down the fast check lags, but in a non-laggy server, the fast check would all land. So yeah, I think the server age is a bit too old. That's why we're having a lot of glitches. We might need to do a server shutdown and restart the server soon. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in, and that's today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, and I hope to see you guys in this game or something. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I love the game. it's getting constant dev support, which is nice too. All right, bye.